This video is brought to you by channelfireball.com. Check out CFB for free strategy videos and articles from the best players in the world. You can also use the code Gaby at checkout to get 5% off any purchase. And welcome. We are playing Smokestack in Standard. Doom Foretold. It's basically a Stax deck. This actually is kind of like a Stax deck. So how does this deck work? You're basically playing the whole deck around this card, Treacherous Blessing. Treacherous Blessing draws you 3 cards. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose 1 life. And then when it becomes the target of a spell or ability, you sack it. So I've played this before. This is like a little bit of a different build. This isn't playing Heliod's and stuff. It's mostly just like a white, black, kind of like Prison Stax deck. You play it with a lot of combos. You play it with like the Birth of Meletus, which is a pretty good thing to sack to this. Sorry, to the Doom Foretold, which is the other key card in the deck. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, the player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card and lose 2 life. So you basically always want the Doom Foretold to go off on your opponent's turn. Then you have stuff that is recursive. You have Cavalier of Dawns, of Elspeth Who Conquers Death. This one's pretty good with the Treacherous Blessing because you just use a Cavalier to kill that. Unfortunately, the Elspeth Conquers Death doesn't kill your Treacherous Blessing because it's opponent's, but that's fine. You can also use this to sack it to Doom Foretold, so those are the main ways to get rid of it. And then you have a bunch of ways to gain life, so you have like Kaya's, Oath of Kaya's, and some Duresses and stuff. How many rares and mythics does it need? Let me look. These are commons, like commons and uncommons. These are 2 rares, 4 rares, 2 mythics, 4 rares. 2 mythics, 4 rares, 4 rares. 2 mythics, and 2 rares. Okay, Calc, this is pretty wild card heavy deck. Because then you also need the mana base, which is 4 here and 4 here, Temple of Silence. So, yeah, and all the rare lands. So maybe I wouldn't recommend this if you don't have a lot of wild cards to burn. It is a very fun deck, though. In the sideboard, we have 3 Duress for, like, the controlled matchups. Devout Decree against the black and red decks. Noxious Grasp against the green or white decks. Despark against the big things. Elspeth's Nightmare is really good against the little creature decks. Also, sometimes against mono red, you can just, like, snipe card with Duress, which is nice. Archon is good against the creature matchups, too. And Heliod's Intervention whenever you need to either gain life or destroy enchantments. Yes, this deck is Gooby 25. I did not... When I was thinking about it, I was like, there's all these commons and uncommons. And then I realized, nah, everything else was just very expensive in the deck. Would Field of Ruin have a place here? What lands are you trying to kill? Like, what lands are really good in Standard? I guess, like, the castles are pretty decent. Castle Lochswain, or however you say that. Killing that doesn't sound too shabby. Killing, like, a Castle Ardenvale doesn't sound too bad. How does this deck change if I just own mountains? Out all the Stax cards, in all the Phoenix of Darash. There are no Erebos' interventions in the board, no. It mostly just has cards against the control matchups, because if you ever get paired up against control, like you are not... You have to make sure you have stuff to deal with their counter spells. It's decent against Team... I have not played against Team Rec. I have liked this deck. It's like pretty decent against like creature decks mostly. Against control decks and in the like Stax matchup, it's pretty bad. Like the Stax mirror is weird. It's very weird. Oh, you're thinking about Field of Ruin against them? Yeah, what are you trying to kill them? I mean, any of the decks that are playing not enough basics, like, it's kind of nice because you just kind of get to debate them. Hey, Happy Dude, how are you? Good morning. Happy Dude, did you just wake up? It's like 6 o'clock where I'm at, lol. Calc, you know, I haven't played a ton of Standard. This is like one of the first days that I've played Standard. I have been loving the draft format. It's been super duper fun. I have heard people like the Standard format, but I haven't played it infinite or anything, so. Yo, Bim! Bim, welcome. How's your day going so far? That is not a bad draw. I guess we don't really know who we're playing against, but it's a decent draw. Seth Mayfield put a version with Dav. The card is great against control. Yeah, I could see that making the matchup a lot better. I think I saw... Molly linked me to Seth's tweet where he was playing his deck. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry to hear that, Happy Dude. I hope you're feeling better. So I think we're playing against like blue-green ramp or something. Feel better, Waterman. Oh my gosh, I have new ultrasound pictures to share! At 20 weeks now, damn! Baby's coming along. Alright, I would like to draw Kaya because being able to snipe the Rura while it's in the yard would be pretty nice, but it doesn't seem like that's what's gonna happen. I don't really want a Treacherous Blessing. I'm gonna have to discard so much. I think to like prepare for the Doom Foretold, we can play this Othakaya. And just so that we have something to sack on our turn. I know, it's Papa Bim! 23 rares I need a craft to complete this, and I'm playing since Ravnica! 23 rares was manageable. You can do this, Arcath. Chat, do you all have any cool plans for the weekend? The weekend is coming in hot. Being sub to Stunlock in 2020. Stunlock, I missed your stream. I haven't seen it in a while. Oh no, they death sprouted me? I guess they wanted the land. Because killing that thing doesn't do that much. No, that's not too insensitive, Ubla-Khan. I'm 32. I think a lot of women will not like it if you ask them that, though. Just a word to the wise. I just don't really care. You need something fun to stream? Maybe you'll play. That became an emote as a consequence of the 24-hour stream. Oh my god, no! Moosers, my literal plan for the weekend is to knit. Old goober. But it's arm knitting, you see. It's gonna be exciting.
Courage will bloom in all who seek justice.
Plan to draft a lot, hopefully. Isn't it? Wait, is it draft weekend this weekend? No, there's a pro tour this weekend. I do want to watch that. We're doing what the youths do, Caroline. Oh, that's right. We do have a Super Bowl watch. I will be... Oh no, all my things died. That's too sad. Wow, we don't... They also killed my my only black land. That also feels bad, man. I assume they're gonna escape that Ura at some point, right? I can't really keep this though because I don't have the lands for it. Let me just bottom it. Heck. Rank draft's coming out! I'm excited about that. Yeah, I think so, Josh. I'm never calling it not the PT or a GP. I don't know. They can be Magic Fest or whatever. I might say the right name if I'm like saying something promotional and I'm getting paid to do it, but I'm just not gonna say it on stream. I just can't. It doesn't stick with me. Oh, that's a good card.
Through this land, we are all connected.
Well, depending on what they play. Oh, I think they're gonna escape the Uro. Can I draw Black Source, please? Please, I'm not asking for that much. Please. I did not draw the land I needed. I think we can just try to get Doom Foretold going. It's gonna make them sack the Nissa. I saw that, Squirrel. I actually did see it. Sorry I didn't get back to you. Thank you so much for sending that out. You're the best. I need to write back to the person and let them know that their playmat is coming. MF Vegas just sounds like you're borderline excited to... Dude, Josh, for a while people kept talking and I thought they were saying that they were going to like motherfucking somewhere. And I'm like, wow, they're going to MF. And it was like MF Kansas. And I'm like, that's sweet. People are like really into it. Then they realized that they was just short for Magic Fest. I felt so stupid. I was so sure that's what people meant. The birth of Meletus. Yeah, let's get a couple of things going. If I Treacherous Blessing into land, I can also kill the breeding pool, which I would like to do. Can I get a... Come on, man! I'm not asking for that much. Black Source win. What is their deck doing? I think it's just like a Sultai Recursion deck. I'm just mad because I don't have any black sources. Look at all these double black spells in my hand. Why can't I hold all these spells? Kaya does kill the breeding pool. Eesh. They are escaping that, huh? Alright. Can I draw Black Source, please? That's good. I'm gonna kill my poor wall. That's alright. That's okay. Will they get to escape again? It's 5 other cards. Alright, no, we Gucci. We Gucci. Oh, it targets non-land? Then never mind, I don't get to kill them. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm still planning on Kaya's Wrathing this anyways. I need more Black Sources still. I'm in serious Black Source drought. Wait, what is this? Have a little action? Oh, they just wanted to use the mana from that just in case? I mean, sure, that makes sense. So depending on what they play, they might be able to escape the Uro. All right, here's kind of my play, I think. We need to try to exile stuff from the yard so this Cavalier of Thorns can't get anything good back. So that means we want to play like Kaya, but then we don't get to Murderous Rider, that thing yet. We could... Oh, I know. We could Final Payment to kill a Cavalier, right? So if we play Kaya, and this puts anything on top, right? We'll let it hit us one time. Maybe not. Hold on. No, yes. Then we can play Ellie, can't we? No, we can't. We just can't do anything, can we? Final Payment to Kaya. Basically, I want their Cavalier of Thorns not to get anything good back. And currently, it is going to get something back. That is kind of what I'm struggling with right now. I do believe we're still supposed to play the Kaya. And exile the, like, Uro and the Hydrate Crisis. What are the little creatures on the side of the screen? They're like pets, kind of. Little petties. You think you wanted to let them put Uro back on top if they wanted? I kind of don't want them to have it, though. Why not payment, then remorse them? Just take what they want. This is a sorcery, Omni. I don't know. Oh, that's right. It does put it on top of... Well, then they just draw it. They put the card on top and then they just draw it and then they get to play it. That also sounds bad, right? Like, here we can let them have a Casualties of War. I think that's... is that fine? No, maybe we just let Kaya die. No, I'm not gonna payment. I'm actually just gonna let Kaya die. I know Remorse can exile from graveyard, but it's not a... Sure. It's still not a,
Strange and magnificent world.
It's still not an instant. Sure.
The land fights for us.
Jeez. Well, I guess we're Kaya's Wrathing. They're at 29 cards. Yeah, this could be going better. Yeah, we're not gonna Final Payment anything. That's not bad. I guess we're just gonna let Nissa keep hitting us. It's pretty unfortunate. I guess we can Oath of Kaya to negate that. Yeah, we are in big trubs. We just have to Kaya's Wrath here, though. We are in Soup's Trubs. They probably just put like a Krasis back on top or something. Probably are gonna want to sack the Treacherous Blessing. Good news is a payment in the next land and turn it into a creature, then we can Rider for Nissa. Yeah, that's kind of my plan. I want to get rid of the Blessing so that I don't take so much damage. Yeah, they're like reading my Treacherous Blessing right now. Then we can Murderous Rider to kill the Nissa. Then they're gonna draw a million cards off the Krasis, and I'm not sure how we beat that, but... Do I lose 500 spots in ranked in the last 19 hours of the season, or I stop playing? So I've heard that decay is still pretty severe. But I think you're not gonna lose 500 spots, Modin. So I think you can probably just stick it out. Like... I think if you're in like the 700s, you can fall out of 1200. But I think if you have 500... Or sorry, if you are somewhere in the top 600, I think you won't drop out because it's top 1200. But I think if you're higher than that... Oh, Moosers, you got to 420? Love it! Did you do this for limited or constructed? Wow, they drew a million. They're at 25 cards.
Nature's true power.
Okay, now I think we have to take the damage and kill the Hydra Krasis. Sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Target that. Sack you. We'll let that hit. Because now we can go Othokaya to kill the forest and Murderous Rider kill the Nissa. On Darren! Thank you for the 7 months.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy playing and good luck.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, it's gas that you're on 420, yes. My opponent's just jamming. We jamming. That's not horrible. Alright, so... First order of business definitely has to be to kill Nissa. Then probably Agonizing Remorse or Othokaya to see what's up. Probably Agonizing Remorse. So let me remorse them. Hand. Cavalier Thorns, Death Prowls, Girls. So they don't have that much. We can just take the Cavalier. Kill that thing. We might rally. What if we rally? That'd be gas. We're gonna take 3. I know, we're kind of doing it. We're gonna take 3, go to 6, and then we get to... do a bunch of things. We get to Othokaya to kill that thing, Kaya to keep exiling their stuff. Even maybe like Murderous Riders start gaining some life, perhaps. Oh, they drew another one of those? Man. Oh, that's really unfortunate. They didn't have it, damn it. I need a Nelly who conquers death. Like now. Along with a Kaya, and then we're in okay shape. But if not, we're in tribbles. Yeah, that went really poorly. And that's not what we needed either. Neither of these have trample, right? No, they don't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set up some Elspeth to do some Chumperinos. It's not great. And then we'll Othokaya the Forest to kill that one.
I am proud of my comrade.
And then they'll probably Death Sprout one of my 1/1s, and then I'll take 5 damage. God, we almost stabilized. They had to draw the Cavalier Thorns into Bin Uro, huh? So does my opponent have 2 removal spells? Because they just good game me. They're not technically... They did hit me with a GG. We're not technically dead yet. Oh, that is lethal. They do that, and then they Death Sprout. It was BG. I think when people do it like right as they're about to win, it's fine. When people GG you and then the game goes on for like 2 more turns, it's like, what are you doing? Alright, Elspeth's Nightmare seems like it can kill some stuffs. More importantly, it can exile the graveyard. Q, Calc. You've ulted forward after that kind of nonsense. I just typically tend to mute people just because it is obnoxious. The Archon seems like we could use some Archons to fly over. Grasp is not great. D-Spark seems good because we want to kill those Cavaliers, not exile them. We also want to kill the Uros. Though I guess technically we can't kill the Uros with it. We can Agonizing Remorse for sure, though. What do we not want? Doom Foretold's look kind of sketchy because I just sack the... maybe we don't want the Archons, actually. Final Payment looks not great. And Calc tried to post some nonsense and only post a picture of treat bag and pets and cute stuff, which is why we have moderators. Nice try, Calc. Lol. What else do we want to take from here? We can cut a Blessing and probably a Wrath. We need some combo decks in the meta to keep these super greedy decks in check. Like, their deck is actually quite bad against Graveyard Hate. That's why the Elspeth's Nightmare is really good, and I want to keep all the discard spells, but they did get us that game. I mean, I believe we were going to win if they didn't just go out of control the following turn. Because they didn't have that much stuff going on. But they got Cavalier into bin the Uro. Like, that's just pretty brutal. Like, we can do a lot against that if we are given a little bit of time. Hi, lady! How you doing, lady? This hand's pretty good. Birth of Meletus is great. Lady, I saw that, Lady, I saw that you might not be able to make it on Saturday of Phoenix. That'll be a bummer. I hope you still make it. I saw that maybe you'll make it. Maybe-ish. Calc. I feel like Sloober's just... Or sorry, I feel like Squirrel just knew. Squirrel knew to look out for nonsense. I know! Can you believe Lady's big timing us for her wedding preparations? Sounds good, Josh. See you in a bit, maybe. If not, enjoy the rest of your night. I know. How dare Lady Big Time was like that. Dealing with important life stuff, you know. This seems like it's going okay. Alright, I'd say you can make the trip up to Phoenix twice in 1 weekend, so we'll be up in Phoenix by 5-ish on Saturday, and we'll be... How long is the trip, lady, between Phoenix and where you're at? Let's get this going. We'll have to discard something, but I'm fine with that. We can just bin the planes. 2 hours, depending on who's driving. That's not that bad. You can definitely make that trip, I feel. Ooh, we're gonna get to exile that with Kaya. Get married at the PT. Dude, some people have gotten married in, I remember at GP Vegas. That was like a thing that happened a bunch. Get exile. Boom.
Am I?
Cool. Threat number 1 has been stabilized. I don't think we want more land. We already have the castle. I mean, maybe we did want the land. I'm not sure. Weren't there like 2 weddings at GP Vegas last year? Lady got engaged at GP Vegas. That was really fun. They're death sprouting just to get some stuff's going. Elspeth Who Conquers Death isn't too bad. Alright, let's just keep exiling stuff from their yard.
You better watch your back from here on out.
Let's Agonizing Remorse first and see what Delio is. What do we care more? I think... Yeah, Brittany, I like this deck a lot. Ether Gust is weird. I don't know why they have that in there. It could also just be the Hydrate Craces, though. Nah, I guess I'll let them keep the Craces. I'm gonna take the casualties. I don't want them hitting my lands. That's part of the reason that I don't want them to have that. I also get to keep my Kaya and just keep going. Yeah, Crazies or casualties. It's actually pretty close. Why did they board in Ether Gust? That had to be a mistake, right? I'm not... Maybe they want to put their own spells back on top? I can't... To protect their own cards? Like, yes, it's either misclick or RTFC, or I can't quite tell what's going on. Oh, you know, this thing's gonna die. Oh, they binned on Uro. We're gonna get to exile that bad boy. Okay, here, with a Fabled Passage trigger on the stack, I think. Because I don't want them to Ether Gust that thing back to the top of their deck. You were gifted a sub. Love it, Jace. Jace from State Farm. Enjoy. Let's get Lily and Uro. We had a streamiversary here last week, so... that's the reason that people were gifting out subs.
Huh.
What is RTFC? It means it stands for Read the Fun Card. Read the Fine Card. Yes, the Fun Card. Let's get this going. Read the heckin' card. You complain opponent by not having a 1-year stream anniversary celebration? Oh no, Dakumoy! Yeah, you might have to just do a second Cavalier of Thorns. Hi, RK Imperial Greek. Let me do this right now, because if they want to Ether Gust their thing, it's just gonna get milled. You didn't do either? No, Moosers, you passed your 1 year already? Yeah, doing a partner anniversary I think is cool, because it also just, I think people will want to celebrate with you. Cool, so they didn't use the Ether Gust, which is good. Now they're gonna bin some stuff, but then I can use the Kaya to bin to like exile the good things, and then I can Doom Foretold, and they can sack the Cavalier, and I don't really care what they get back. 48 hours stream. I don't know that you stream 48 hours total. Let's see what they binned. They have a Casualties of War and an Ashiok that are good in there. That's basically it. Hi, Jules. Oh, wow. I think it's snowing outside. The dog is wet. Come here, Jules. Come here. Say hi. Why not just Elspeth it? Well, I kind of want to get the Doom Foretold going because I think it's not too shabby. Maybe I do just Elspeth it. If I do play Elspeth, they're just going to Ether Gust it back on top, I think. Let me get this Kaya. Exiling some stuffs. Let's get the Ashiok and the Casualties. Because my Dooms aren't doing that much right now.
I had guild business to attend to anyway.
Eastern, thank you for the 33. Also, if I have Doom Foretold going with Fretcher's Blessing, I lock them out of doing anything, which is like kind of nice for me.
Shadow Realm Gaby. Thanks for the great streams.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Doom Foretold going. Then they don't have anything good to get back. Love it. Yeah, great plan. Good talk, good talk. And then they can start sacking the Treacherous Blessings to the Doom Foretolds. Boop, 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 boop. How are you doing, Eastern? Thank you again for the 33. That's a lot of months, baby. This one with Boppers is really good. Oh, that's fine. I am good with that exchange. Boo, boo. Yeah, if only we had another. are we exiling from the yard? Slash, are we gonna play Kaya's Wrath this turn? Kind of feels like maybe we should. Canister recently got an XD emote in his chat, so win. That's really good, Deco Boy. I love the XD emote. The It is A+. I kind of do want to sack my Treacherous. Okay, so let's just keep going up with Kaya, I think. Death Sprout and Death Sprout.
Good for you.
Can we afford to play to Kaya's? Well, I do have to deal with this thing. So that's why I'm thinking about just wrathing right now. I could also... How's Stax been doing? It's okay, Luis. I like it. It's not like... Maybe we do just Doom Foretold, actually. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do it. No attacks. It is gonna force them to sack their Krases. And then I still have the Kaya going to make sure that I exile stuff from the yard. Yeah, that's true, Omni. But yeah, we've been playing it all day, Luis. It's been quite fun. I don't know. It's just like a chill deck. They did kill everything. That was rude. I might have to Treacherous Blessing to get something else going. Oh, they just have an Uro to get it in the yard. Sure. Alright. We have a lot of life, so we can, I think, afford to do this. I don't think we're gonna play Temple. Nope, to that. These Treacherous Blessings are giving us the business. That is kind of annoying. How's the Mono Black Gary list doing? I haven't played it since that last time I played it Eastern, but I like that deck a lot. I think it's pretty fun. I think the Shepherds are really good, so like the one with Ovens was nice. But you don't have to build it that way. Ooh, Uro's coming back. Oh, baby. So I could Ellie to kill that. I could also double Oath of Kaya to kill that. I might actually have to just... Oh, they hit a bunch of really good stuff from that. That's not good for me. They have 22 cards in their deck. Alright. What are we doing here? We can Elspeth who conquers death to kill the Cavalier, but then what are we doing about the Uro? Play another Treacherous Blessing and try to find an answer, maybe? It doesn't seem great. Do feel like we have to... Ouchies, ouchies. Do feel like we have to kill the Cavalier, though. Where's our Elspeth's Nightmare? Didn't we board some of those in? I need to just exile their yard. Yeah, Omni, I think we might start doing that. Try to get them to commit more to the board. I don't really want a Kaya's Wrath yet, you know? But I definitely need the other Cavalier gun. Yeah, we can use that to kill that too. Like, I think we'll be fine. Let me play this. We can slow roll a little bit. Yep. Lady, what do you want to give her? I think I have everything. Tritos is not a word. Treaties! I have everything right now, lady. So whatever floats your boat. They have less than 12 minutes in clock. How much time do we have? 16. We have plenty. Corn dog. Tritos is a command. I don't feel like I'm gonna keep making that mistake too often. PB Bones! Julie! Come here, Poochie. Hi! Come here, you ready for some PB Bones? You want some PB Bones? She's excited. Hi! Oh, that's not great for me. I might have to use Kaya's Wrath next turn to get rid of both the things. Resolve. Alright, Julita. We're gonna practice leaving it. Alright, Julie. Leave it. Leave it. Look at me. Look at me. Good girl. Oh, good girl. She did do it this time. She's a good doggers. I'm glad you like it, Vampiric. She is a good doggers. What are we doing here? Are we just dying? We're about to take 9 and I'm gonna murder us Rider than Nissa. Alright, well, step 1 is make one of these. Yeah, I guess we can chump the Uro, then Murderous Rider than Nissa, then Kaya's Wrath. Okay, do that. Take 3. And then we're gonna get back Kaya, I think, and start exiling more stuff from their yard. Well, here it goes. Swift and that Nissa. Opponent's on 1,000,000 life. They're on 16 cards though. They could deck. It's not often that I think one of these games can go to decking, but this one might. Alright, so they're gonna dress probably my like Kaya's Wrath. Yeah. That's okay. Castle Ardenvale's gonna have to do good work here. Let's have her come in with a loyalty.
Nothing phases me.
They have 17 in the yard, so if they don't attack my Kaya, I might actually be able to ult her. And second, Elspeth the Conqueror's Death is also pretty good because that also kills the Uro. So yeah, I can Elspeth the Uro should work. Let's take the stuff from opponent's graveyard that looks good, like the Nissa, which is a hasty creature, and the like Cavalier. Yeah. Why not conquer the Uro? Yeah. We're gonna conquer the Uro and then Nothokaya the island. Can Kaya exile the land? Why do we want to exile the land?
You better watch your back from here on out.
Which land do you... Oh, you meant for the island. No, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Ouch, ouch. I need to draw my Cavalier so I can kill my Treacherous Blessing. Good God. Alright, debate the Uro. Okay, I think we're down to 16. Ow! These Treacherous Blessings! I'm taking so much damage. The good news is I am about to gain a bunch of life with Kaya next turn. I might not even want to alter yet. They have 20 cards in exile. Yes, when everybody's like, yeah, we have a good. When we have a very good plan, it feels good, man. Alright, I think we're just going to start making Castle Ardenvale tokens. You like ulting? But Louise, can't I just kill them twice if I... Oh, Elspeth does bring her back. Love it. You are completely right. Let's go ahead and do that. I forgot that we had this on 2. I thought we had another chapter left. And then we're just going to start making 1/1s, I think. Hey, Tenchu. How's it going? I wonder what their hand is. They like keep hovering over it. Is this whenever you cast a spell? I'm just gonna make 1/1s, I think. That was a very significant life swing. We're back up to 28. Love it. Also, I mean, I don't know what they drew, but like, unless it's a Krasis, they just don't have that many cards they can draw. They're at 14. So if they Krasis for 1,000,000, they also just die. Play Third Blessing or Chicken. I think the plan is just to kill them here in a second. Okay. Cool. I liked all the graveyard stuff that we brought. The graveyard stuff was good. Yeah, opponent has 8 minutes left. I don't know if they can kill me with 8 minutes because their clock is running out. How am I liking the standard form? I like it, Heavenly. It's been pretty fun. I haven't played it a ton. I've played a lot more of the limited format, and I think the limited format is very good. But I think they're both quite fun. I like them both. Don't think I want the Noxious Grasp. Not sure I want the Duress. Do I want Heliod's Intervention? I don't think so. There is a chance I do want my last Kaya's Wrath and maybe one final payment. Elspeth Sun's Nemesis, we only need one, I think. And can probably cut a Birth of Meletus. Mateo, welcome. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We're playing some Esper Stax. Stack him good, baby. Chad, how have you been liking the standard format? Alright, we're gonna slow roll the Elspeth's Nightmare until we have something good to exile. You love Esper? Esper looks like it's good. Ooh, I like Ellie Who Conquers Death. That's really good too. So we're gonna start by remorsing into Treacherous Blessing. I don't have enough wildcards to play Esper here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Gab. That stinks. Oh, hello. Tamio is very annoying for us, isn't she? Maybe the Doom Foretold. Maybe we were supposed to take out some amount of Doom Foretold. That's what we should have done. Okay, they're not that close to Lily yet, and we have the D-Spark for that too. Wait, is Hero Precinct 1 not playable? Look at how much they ramped. Good god. My opponent's going off. I'm gonna have to discard some here, but that's okay. I do want all the lands. What do I not want? Elspeth's Nightmare doesn't look amazing right now. I basically have it just to like clear the... It is a new emote, Brittany! Oh, I could see Oath too. Oath doesn't look like it's doing that much. I kind of want to keep the Elspeth's Nightmare because I know at some point we're gonna need it. That is one of the new emotes that we added because of the stream anniversary. It's the original Boppers emote by emote scientist Narbali. Dekamoy, or sorry, Kep. XD with this one is really good. Look at them beautiful boppers. I think 6 mana Stone Raid might be incoming. If I were them, I think I'd do it. I don't know. Oh, they didn't. That's okay.
I am the master here. This looks like a fun new toy.
So... as long as you control swamps. This does work. So we can despark the Lily and just play a Birth of Meletus. That sounds pretty decent. I guess then they're gonna casualties my Birth of Meletus, but I don't think it's like that big a deal. We're basically just gonna use it to get a land. I think that is acceptable. It's okay, Holden. Close. So here I think they're gonna kill my Birth and kill my like castle, maybe? Maybe my Godless Shrine to mana screw me a little bit. Do I play Magic and Paper? I do, Teen Free. Thanks for asking. I play only Paper. I mostly play just for pre-releases and Grand Prix. Almost those two exclusively. Do I have anything good to get back? I have Oath of Kaya to get back if I kill with if I play my Cavalier. Kinda think we just Elspeth's Nightmare and then maybe they'll casualties. Yeah, I have Elspeth Sun's Nemesis in this deck, Kill Switcher. I don't think she's okay. She's not like incredible or anything. You know what? I think it's fine. Yeah, I can make my Blessing a 3/3. Oh, they had Mystical Dispute. Interesting. Alright. That is fine. The problem with making that play, Jalese, which I was gonna make anyway, is that then you give our opponent a bunch of targets for casualties, but that's also fine. Okay, the birth is done. It is completed. Do not think I want to get Ollie Who Conquers Death going yet. I think just Elspeth's Nightmare. This will also kind of force them to make a play because they probably don't want me to duress them, so they're kind of forced to do it. And then I can play Elspeth Who Conquers Death. I don't think I want Doom Foretold. But yeah, Teen Free. I used to play Magic exclusively in paper. I think playing paper Magic is super fun. I like just played up my LGS basically. But at some point I started streaming and then that kind of made it harder to play as much paper Magic. Though I do think it's more fun. Here's the casualties. Alright, everything's Dobbs. You sure you don't want to kill my blessing? I guess I'll wait for them to play something. I'm just gonna start making tokens with Castle Ardenvale. Yeah, you can definitely make this into a 3/3. That works the way you want it to. Did they bottom or top? God, I hate that there is no like game log. Why not top Doom Foretold? It's just not doing that much here, Stunlock. Like, I'm at 15, so I'm not super worried about my Treacherous Blessing, and they don't have anything. I guess I could have slow rolled the hell out of it. I'm kind of on this Elspeth the Conquers Death / flashback the Cavalier plan at the moment. But I think you can do either one and it's fine. The Blessing sacks and fizzles the ability, no. No, you actually get the 3/3. You get to kill the Blessing and you get the 3/3. That's pretty neat. Those look like they have something. But it looks like it's a counter spell, maybe? Counter spell would make sense. Let me get this going. Hey, Kid Kuzi! Stream's going well. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I still have 4 to make that. How's your Thursday going? You got any cool plans for this weekend? Yeah, I think they have Mystical Dispute, which is kind of unfortunate, so we just kind of have to keep that in mind, because at some point here, we're going to want to Elspeth Who Conquers Death something. I guess we can go D-Spark and then they'll Mystical Dispute. When is all the text on Mystical Dispute? That's pretty good. Adcom, Mystical Dispute. Oh no, sorry, it's card, Mystical. 2 blue spellcast, seals to cast counter, target spell wants to control place 3. Alright, Wolfsark, welcome for the 8 months. It's good to have you. Wow, so my Ellie Who Conquers Death or my D-Spark don't actually kill the Krasis. That is annoying. Yeah, I don't have a lot of ways to kill the Krasis at the moment. I could get Ellie Who Conquers Death going so that I can get this Cavalier down, but I will die to it beforehand. Yeah, Doom Foretold actually would be good here. No, Jelly say Elspeth's Nightmare does not kill it. Yeah, we're playing some Stax Wolf. Sorry, how are you doing? Now I really wish I had that Doom Foretold going. So how does the math work on this? If I go Ellie Who Conquers Death, I take 1, and I go to 13. They hit me for another 6. Then I go back to my turn, and then I gain 2 with a birth. Yes, and then they hit me again. Then it comes back to my turn, and then I can get the Cavalier back. So I should play Ellie. And play my planes. So, not great, but I believe this is going to give us an answer to the Hydroid Krasis. Nightmare will clear. Will clear what? Wouldn't the other Elspeth kill it? Which Elspeth? Sun's Nemesis? Doesn't kill this. Six mana Elspeth would, but yeah, we don't have that in this deck. Yeah, Chet's drunk stomach. I'm trying to understand what's going on. The other Elspeth? Sun's Nemesis doesn't. Yeah, the other one would. There's some real Citadel math going on. There really is. Look, if we can dodge this crisis for a little bit, I think we'll be fine. Because even if they play the Uro, we can just chump that. We have like 3 chumpers. It doesn't even really matter. Oh, by the way, my opponent has 3 minutes left on the clock, so they do kind of have to make like a play. Imperial Greek, we might be able to. It depends on our life total, because the Treacherous Blessing is kind of working us a little bit. That's unfortunate. That does actually remove my outs with Elspeth Who Conquers Death, unfortunately. Ow. Oh no. We didn't draw it, huh? I guess we just have to give ourselves an out to just draw one more spell. Let's Agonizing Remorse and see what their hand is. Their hand is a land. So we can exile the Uro. And they can't buy this back anymore. And I don't think the Elspeth's Nightmare does anything. We basically need to find... Oh! Aren't we just dead? Casting that actually leaves us dead because we... Oh, unless I find... a creature that sacks Treacherous Blessing as an additional cost. That would save us. If we find the rats, we don't have a way to gain life, right? No. Stop. Stop. Yeah, because also Doom Foretold would have done it here, but I guess they would have played Uro, and we wouldn't have been able to kill that. Yeah, that's too bad. Hey Holden, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Opponent being so nice saying GG. I have the nicest opponents, you see. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later!